No, but I sure love the way he handles his deck. Excuse me, but do you shuffle your women as well as you shuffle those cards?
Well, it depends.
I'll bet. So like I said before, who the hell are you?
Banks. Jared Banks.
How'd you know the password?
He was in the steam room with Rex and me. He overheard.
Guilty as charged.
Hold it. Hi, Mom. These are a little too big for Jag, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. And, David, he's been gone a long time, and anything that he would have left behind, probably wouldn't be out by the pool now, would they?
No.
So, who do you think these belong to?
They belong to Cole. Mom, look, I can explain.
Oh, I wish you would.
When you were at Monte Carlo night with everybody, and it was just Langston, Marco, Cole, and we kind of played strip poker.
Really? And
But
who lost? Sorry, you think it's okay just because there are no adults around that you and your friends can run around the house naked?
we weren't naked, okay? Cole lost. He jumped in the pool, he took off his boxers, and he threw them out as a joke. None of us saw anything, and we wouldn't come out unless we were all not looking.
Okay.
We did not see anything.
La. That's enough. Thank you very much. I believe you. Okay?
But Cole has been really down with his mom in jail and everything, and last night was the first fun that he's had in a long time.
Great way to see your mom, huh?
Mom, I love you. All right, I'm here for you no matter what. Hey, Mom.
What, sweetie?
I'm afraid that they might not find out who really killed Spencer.
Congratulations to our Woman of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've made my peace that I'm going to be the last deserving woman who will go to her grave without being anointed.
Oh, that's fine. It just means you're a shoo-in for next year.
Well, this is your year.
Oh.
You're a phenom, and that is why I nominated you.
And that was the right thing to do, Marcy.
Oh, handsome.
All right.
And speaking of the right thing, Marcy, why don't we, Marcy, come. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me.
Well, Lindsay, come on. I wouldn't miss it.
Everything you have going on right now, it means the world to me.
I think Pa'd want me here. He always liked strong, successful women.
With maybe one exception.
Has John said anything?
You know my brother?
Yeah, zipper lips. Usually zip closed. Hopefully zip closed.
I don't know what he's gonna do. Usually, the guy can't hold anything back, He would have gone straight to Bo, told him everything, and we'd be dealing with the consequences right now. But...
Yeah, I know. He's obsessed with the Truman case.
Or maybe just Marty Saybrook. Either way, he stays preoccupied with this thing long enough, he might figure out that this is a secret worth keeping.
So you killed Truman.
It's John McBain. I'm at Rhodey's, and I need to see you. Well, as soon as you can get over here.
every day John keeps the secret about Tommy, it's better for you and Marcy. Tommy, too. Being Todd's kid would screw up anybody.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the pep talk, Rex.
So, Michael, I just don't see it happening.
Really?
No, I don't see how they could make leapfrog an Olympic event.
Yeah, you know what? I guess you're right.
Hi.
Maybe if they made it a winter event on ice, then it would be more interesting.
Definitely more interesting. Hello.
Hi.
How are you, darling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. No, I'm gonna go say hey to Lindsay. It was nice talking sports with you, bud. See you, Marcy.
Rex. Leapfrog?
Well, you know, it is Rex. I mean, it's a game where one man stands behind another man.
Yeah. You know, you two looked really serious when you came in.
More serious than Olympic leapfrog?
Much. Is everything okay?
Everything's all right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Are you kidding? You look hot.
Oh.
Possum, I agree with you, 100%.
And so do I. You look marvelous.
Oh, thanks, everybody.
I know how much this means to you.
Well, you know that everything I've done is to honor Jen. You do know that, right?
I know. And if she were here, she would be so proud of you.
We're just gonna have to accept whatever happened.
No, I'm sorry. I can't accept some killer running loose while you're being tried for a murder you didn't do.
Look, it's out of our hands, sweetie.
Right. Well, looks like the jury selection went kind of good.
Yeah, I think Tara did a really great job. But who knows what those 12 people are gonna think when this is all over.
Oh, come on. They have to know you're innocent.
Let's hope so.
I thought John would be there.
He was with me right before. He actually walked down with me when they escorted me to the courtroom. Believe me, he's been here.
No, I like him. I mean, I think he's a good guy, but it doesn't look like he's doing anything to help you.
Don't give up on him, okay? I haven't.
You want one of these? Well, thanks for getting over here so fast, officer.
Officer of nothing.
Hey, look, I know it's been tough.
Why'd you want to speak to me, Lieutenant? I haven't heard one word from the department since the night I was raked over the coals when Truman was killed.
I have a few questions I want to ask you.
That's it? Questions? Jump in your car and race over here. I have a few questions.
All right, I went over the report. I understand why you might be a little ticked off.
Go ahead.
You're the only PD on duty that night at the hospital, right?
Don't ask me the same questions they asked me 100 times already that night. Look, the guy had me in a chokehold, okay? Truman was a loon.
You don't want to help me, do you?
I don't want to be on unemployment. I don't want to work security at the mall, and I do not want to lose my pension. That's what I don't want.
And help me. I'll do everything I can to put in a good word with the review board.
And that'll help.
Can't hurt.
All right, what do you want to know?
Did you see this person at the hospital the night Truman was killed?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did you ever see them at the hospital?
Yeah, but not then. A couple days before. Visiting Truman. Who is that, anyway?
It's the person I've been looking for.
Does it really matter how I got in? I thought the object was to play cards, and that's what I'm here to do.
Not exactly, because you can't just waltz in off the street. Somebody has to recommend you.
Somebody did. My friend Benjamin.
Benjamin who?
Franklin. Oh. You, said 5,000, right?
That I did.
I just want to play. Or is cold hard cash no good here?
Excuse me, Blue Eyes.
Boom! Hey, how's it hanging there? Where's Chuckles and Floyd?
Oh, the buy-in was too rich for their blood.
Yeah, they got thin blood.
Yeah, too bad.
Who are they?
They is the game. So I say we cut a new deck and we start the dealing.
Elva, Boo, Steam Room, Magoo.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen him in the steam room. Right? But they got the buy-ins, and that's your buy-in times 4. So you want the cash or what?
5-car style, all right with you guys, huh? What do you say?
All right, well, I could have sworn we had a bunch of ice cream in there.
Not anymore.
You and your friends?
Sorry.
Don't apologize. We'll just have to figure out something else. What do you want?
I want popcorn.
I'm down with that.
Down with that. Mom, only people from the hood say that.
Okay, well, I'm down with that, too.
So, how'd it go?
How did what go?
Your date to Monte Carlo with Dad.
Monte Carlo was good. Dad was fine. Date, non-existent.
You're such a liar.
No, I mean, to be honest, your dad and I actually had a really good time. I think all this stuff with Miles Lawrence is, I don't know, it's bringing us closer. But, you know, as a team, not as a couple.
How does that work?
When your dad and I watch each other's back, we're unbeatable. But if we move beyond that, you know, beyond teamwork, it's, you know, it doesn't work.
Please don't make me throw up by saying that you had the just friends talk with Dad.
Shall I get you a bucket?
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Sweetie, I know that it upsets you to think that your dad and I can't be together, but you of all people know how many times that we've tried, and there have been many, many, many times.
But do you want Dad?
I don't think I should have that conversation.
No, I meant, like, do you love him?
You know I love him. I love him very much, and I think I always will, but I can't live with him.
I don't understand that. I love Cole, and I could never live without him.
Well, I'm happy for you.
But why can't you guys be together? How can you not be together? I mean, how is it possible?
I don't know how to answer that, sweetie.
Oh, look, you should get going, sweetie. I mean, they're going to be down here any minute telling you to leave anyway.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go to Stars for a while. I just feel really uncomfortable at the Buchanan. It's just kind of depressing.
I'm so sorry you have to be there. You know, especially now with the funeral and everything.
Well, I mean, I didn't know Mr. Buchanan that well, but everybody over there is really sad. I mean, I guess I'm sad too, but mostly for you.
Well, you do not have to worry about me. I mean, they're treating me very well around here. I have a feeling John had something to do with it.
I told you he's a nice guy.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'll have to thank him the next time I see him.
Well, knowing him, he will probably just deny it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Hey, try to get a good night's sleep. Oh, I got my class schedule. Mr. Shortlift for English.
Oh, that's great. I hear he is one of the best teachers.
Come on.
Man.
Hey, come on. Hey! Come on.
Hello? Somebody! Hello, please! Look, I need to talk to John McBain! Hello, guard!
Bain.
Hey, John, I know I'm not supposed to give a prisoner special privileges like this and all, but Marty Saybrook has been demanding to talk to you face to face.
I'll be right there.
I'm 5.
Are you sure?
Not me.
I'll see you.
What the hell?
What you got, kid?
Vote. Aces. You on a roll?
Oh, you don't mean a Kaiser.
So is that picture your lucky charm?
My wife.
Of course. I should have noticed the ring.
You did notice the ring. You noticed my wife, too.
Very observant.
You know what? I think it's your turn to deal, unless you want to pick up what you got left and go home.
I'm just getting started. In fact, I'm all for doubling the stakes.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to refrain.
What about you?
Deal 'em.
That's pretty good. No, I like a lot extra, but...
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You bet.
It's cold.
I can see that.
Hi.
Hey. Oh.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Miss Graham.
Hi.
How's your mom?
She's okay. They selected a jury today.
Good. I hope that they selected a good one.
Yeah, who knows?
You know that's gonna be okay.
Well, not for sure I don't. But I'm gonna have a real hard time with all this until they find out who really did it.
Excuse me?
I'll let you in on a secret, Balsam. I always dread these Woman of the Year awards. Seems like they always end in disaster. You know, I hate to have to deal with that curse.
Woman of the Year? I gotta tell you, that would take some pretty intense surgery there, Chief, and I still don't think anybody would ever ask you out. Okay, I mean, make you feel better, maybe some really hard-up guy would ask you out.
You really don't have a clue what's happened at these award ceremonies, do you?
Not really.
Well, Evangeline Williamson won the award one year.
Oh, yeah. See, no, I do know. The Killing Club guy grabbed her and dragged her off.
Yeah.
Bummer.
And then the year that Ray Cummings won, right in the middle of the ceremony, my father stands up and lets everybody know that she's a man.
She was a guy?
No, she's not a guy, but she stole a guy's identity, and then she changed some of the letters in the name, moved them around, and reinvented herself into this famous therapist. And she treated people for years without one single qualification.
Whoa. All right, what about when Nora won?
Well, Nora and I were married at the time, and Lindsay decided to let me know and the rest of the world know that Nora had slept with this other guy, and she got pregnant.
Ouch.
Ouch. Point is, see, anything is possible at these awards.
I know Lindsay's had her moments, but ever since Jen died, she's done nothing but think about everybody else. She's a giver. End of story.
Yeah. She has changed a lot. You know, I want to hear some boring little speeches and some nice applause.
But what?
Nora's presenting the award. Anything could happen.
Nora, I'm warning you. I'm a friend of Lindsay's, and if you try to exact revenge by ruining tonight for her, you're going to have me to answer to.
Oh, for God's sake, Doreen, cut the benevolent friend crap. Everybody knows you wanted this award for yourself. Besides, you don't have to worry about any revenge. I just as soon shave my head than make a fool out of myself the way Lindsay did when I won.
I'll keep a razor handy.
I still can't believe that John could think you could have anything to do with Spencer's murder. I mean, it's beyond me.
Well, you know my brother. He likes to turn over every stone.
Yeah, but you're family, and that changes everything.
I'd like to think so.
Hey, you okay?
I remembered. I didn't do it. I didn't kill Spencer.
But you remember who did?
Oh, I thought you would be gentlemen. Take it a little easy on the lady.
I'm done too.
Oh, baby, you look like you got a Brazilian.
How about you? You out? Or you still in for another hand?
Go ahead and deal. It doesn't do us a lot of good to stick around if we can't get on one of those pots there.
Yeah, I know. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I'll walk you to the door.
So, you're new in town?
You?
No. I own a vineyard here.
Oh, your vineyard. You own it outright.
I own enough of it to call it mine.
Oh, is that so? I heard you have investors you want to buy out, hence the high stakes game.
You hear that in the steam room, too.
Does your wife know you're betting the farm?
She's okay with it.
Oh, well then why isn't she here to blow on your dice, figuratively speaking?
She's away at the moment.
Oh, well, what are you honeymooning separately? I hope you got a prenup.
So why are you so interested in me and my wife, huh?
I'm a little nervous. Scratch that. I'm a lot nervous.
Oh,
yes.
No. Do not be nervous. This is going to be great.
I'm just worried about what Nora's going to say.
Oh. Lindsay Rappaport is a great humanitarian. A gift to Landview that we should all be grateful for every day. A load of crock.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. May I have everyone take your seats, please? Thank you. I want to say thank you for everyone being here tonight. This is a very special occasion. Lindsay Rappaport is being honored tonight for her work in the community. And it's not just special for her, but for my family, because she's a very close friend of mine. She's a part of my family. You hear many people say that you don't get to choose your family members. Well, I don't find that to be true at all. My husband, Michael, and I, we've chosen Lindsay to be a part of our family, as well as our adopted son, Tommy. He's such a godsend. And, well, Lindsay is like a second mom to him and to me. I am honored to be here tonight for Lindsay. So, without further ado, tonight, District Attorney Nora Hannon will present the award. So may I introduce Nora Hannon.
Easy for you to say. Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
I wrote a speech tonight. I did. I was looking at it before I came up here, and it just seemed to have an emptiness. Just a lot of flowery words on index cards. So, I ripped them up. And I thought I would present this award extemporaneously.
No, I don't know who it was, but you were right. It wasn't me. It couldn't have been.
Why?
There was a guard and a prisoner right here, and they struggled.
Enough of that, all right?
And the guard, he pinned the prisoner against the wall with his forearm.
Just relax.
And that's what Spencer did to me. He slammed me up against the wall, and he pinned me just... He slammed me hard up against the wall, and my head, I was just so dizzy, and I almost lost consciousness.
You remember anything else?
He dragged me out of there, and he threw me on the bottom bunk. tried to sit up, but I couldn't. My head. I must have passed out. I didn't kill him, did I?
I never thought you did.
Relax, I'm just making friendly conversation.
Well, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to play cards.
So you can buy your vineyard.
Exactly. Any more questions?
No.
No?
Oh, sorry if I offended you.
Oh, you didn't? Let's play cards. Got any money left?
Yeah.
Good, because I'd like to take it from you.
You're welcome to try.
Well, looks like I'm gonna need another bottle of hooch.
So, well, I'm gonna leave you guys alone to talk, and I'm gonna go watch the news upstairs, okay?
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. And Cole, your mom and I have definitely had our differences, but I'm really sorry what she's going through.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Okay. Oh, I think it's Marie. It's your dad. Hey, Todd. Now? But it's already started. Well, okay. I'll change, and then you can just drop by the house and pick me up, okay? All right, I'll be ready. Well, your dad, for some reason, wants to go to the Woman of the Year presentation.
Really? So he's coming here?
Yeah.
Well, do you think he's going to be okay that Cole's here?
Oh, I think he'll be fine. As long as Romeo keeps his shorts on.
Lindsay and I, well, we go way back. You know. We've celebrated holidays together. There you go. You and some we've gotten down and dirty.
I got it!
Give me that tape.
It's mine!
And sometimes, you know, she's needled me and gotten under my skin.
You won't remember anything after I give you this shot. And you will finally be out of my life.
In fact, the year that I won this award, she was right by my side.
Excuse me, I'm not the Woman of the Year.
Let me be the first one to congratulate you.
No! I want to go home, boy, please.
Lindsay hasn't finished her speech yet, have you?
We've crossed many bridges together. Well, attempted to anyway. Yes, Lindsay and I have been through a few rounds. And we're still standing, which is saying a lot. We've made a lot of mistakes, Lindsay and I. We've corrected them, or thought we had, and made some more. Gotta say, I admire your pluck.
Is this a tribute or a roast?
I know that most of you are probably thinking that I'm a really odd choice to be presenting this award to Lindsay. And I never would have agreed to do it if I didn't think that she deserved to be honored. You know, so, you see, Lindsay and I, we've had many differences over the years, those that I've mentioned, and the hundreds of thousands that I haven't, but we do have one thing in common. We love our children. Lindsay loved her daughter Jen more than anything. Jen's life ended far too soon, and by a monster who doesn't even deserve to be mentioned in the same breath. The loss of a child is too much for any mother to have to bear. And instead of recoiling into Rochelle, Lindsay Rappaport burst forth giving herself in kindness and generosity to others. Well, we're just very lucky to be in the presence of this woman tonight, in the presence of a woman who no longer takes, but gives.
Everything leading up to that, it's getting clearer. I mean...
What?
What if I regained consciousness and went back in?
Didn't happen.
How do you know? How can you be so sure I didn't kill Spencer?
Because I know who did.
So is anybody gonna say anything?
How much you got there?
Depends. How much do you want to bet?
I'd like to match your stack.
You can't. You don't have enough. And I'm not taking any checks.
It's worth about twice what you got.
Let me see that.
Why do you have a loop?
Tricks of the trade. Oh yeah, that's the real deal.
All right, put it down. Along with the rest of your chips.
Oh, you guys better show your cards before I run out of rot gut.
I left my boxers here? Wow, talk about bonehead moves.
You didn't notice that they were missing when you took off your clothes to sleep?
Honestly?
No, lie to me.
Well, actually, I've been kind of sleeping in my clothes. See, I haven't quite figured out how to use the Buchanan's alarm clock. Like, for instance, last night I stayed up really late playing with the MP3 player and the charger, so pretty much just passed out on top of the covers. Then I woke up this morning and realized I was late for my mom's hearing, so I ripped off my old clothes, threw my new ones on, and didn't realize I was missing my underwear till later.
Okay, well, that explains the boxers, I guess. Why do you sleep with your clothes on?
Well, actually, I haven't really been doing too much sleeping lately. Just being worried about my mom and all. But, yeah, it's pretty much playing video games, watching movies, and passing out on top of covers. And it's weird because Nigel even changes the sheets. I don't even sleep on them.
Well, why don't you tell him?
Well, I would, but I actually think he likes it. I mean, he's been doing so much with Asa for so long now that I don't think he has anything to do except karaoke with Matthew. All the time.
Ooh.
All the time.
You must be lonely.
Yeah, actually, sometimes I mess up my own bed just so he can fix it.
Oh, that's really sweet. Or totally insane.
Your mom's not mad at me, is she?
Let's just say we're lucky that she found them and not Aunt Dorian or my dad.
Oh, Dad.
Yes.
Well, somebody's on our side, huh?
You know?
Yeah, look, I don't have hard evidence. That's why I need you to remember what you saw when you woke up on that bunk.
I'm sorry, I don't know. My head, it was just spinning. I was so out of it.
You gotta think, Marty. You gotta think hard. What? What'd you just remember?
Waking up.
And?
And I saw something.
In the on-call room?
Yes.
What'd you see?
Tonight isn't about the past. It's about the future. And it's about this woman who has dedicated herself to giving to organizations designed to help underprivileged mothers and their children. It's about giving and living.
I got up from the bunk and I crossed out to the corridor and I just wanted to get to my car, but I was so dizzy and then I heard a noise and the door to Blair's room opened. And I saw...
Someone coming out?
Yes.
Who was it?
It was.
And it is my pleasure to present to you tonight the 2007 Landview Woman of the Year.
Lindsay Rappaport.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Straight. Beat that. Thanks.
I know more about Todd's missing son than I've said.
Have any idea what your wife, Lindsay, are up there squawking about?
Lindsay, what did you do for me?
I have to go arrest Lindsay for murder.